everyone.
I am Jeremy Son.
And I am Ariel G. Durder.
And I am Maria Michelle Garcia.
And we are from PSL Filipino 2-1. On this video, we will have an informative speech focusing on the current issues on our country, which is the Philippines.
As we all know, the Philippines has always been plagued by social, economic, and political issues. Poverty, lack of access to education, corruption, and crime are just some of the challenges that we have been facing as a nation. In recent years, new issues have been emerged such as environmental degradation, drug abuse, terrorism, and human rights violation. One of the most pressing issues in our country today is poverty. According to recent statistics, about 16% of Filipinos live below the poverty line, which means they do not have enough income to meet their basic needs. This problem is compounded by the high cost of living, low wages, and lack of employment opportunities, especially in our rural areas.
Another issue that has been making headlines lately on the ongoing war on drugs. While the government's efforts to combat drug abuse are commendable, there are concerns about the methods being used, including extrajudicial killings, which have led to a significant loss of life in our country. At the same time, drug lords and traffickers continue to operate with impunity. Environmental degradation is also a major issue affecting the Philippines. Climate change, deforestation, and pollution are threatening the country's natural resources, such as forest, river, and marine ecosystems. Furthermore, the country is vulnerable to natural disasters such as typhoons and earthquakes, which can have devastating effects on the population and the economy.
Corruption is another problem that has long plagued the Philippines. It affects all sectors of society, from the government to the private sector. It undermines the rule of law, erodes public trust, and hinders economic development. Despite the government's effort to address corruption, it remains a major issue that needs to be tackled head-on. Finally, the issue of human rights violation cannot be ignored. Reports of extrajudicial killings, arbitrary detention, and torture have raised concern both locally and internationally. The government must ensure that rights of its citizens are protected and that all alleged violations are fully investigated and brought to justice.
In conclusion, the Philippines is facing a range of complex and interconnected issues that require urgent attention.
As a nation, we must work together to find solutions to these problems
and ensure all the Filipinos can thrive in a safe, just a prosperous society.
That concludes our informative speech. Thank you for watching.